Very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on who you're with. Thank you very much for joining me in the 2023 September conference. Thank you very much. My name is Dr. SHAMIR. I'm a certified sector practitioner. I'm also director in the International Sector Association. I'm from Malaysia, so we are way down. If you're familiar with Southeast Asia, we are of the region. Right? So what I'm going to be covering here today as part of my topic is the lack of enforcement of self-care. So what I'm going to do is going to go through a few reasons to why there has been quite a bit of lack of enforcement, especially maybe within the Southeast Asian region. Right? Certain country regions it might be a bit easier to apply self-care, where some regions such as Southeast might have still a bit of constraint with the enforcement of self-care. So we're going to go through that. So, the first thing that often always happens is that we get a lack of awareness of that. And many agencies, government, be it private, need to know aware of the principles and the benefits of sector. A lot of us always think, oh, it's just the four basic principles of sector and all, it's beyond that. And many without the proper understanding of its effectiveness, there usually lack of priority to implement it. And there's probably real enforcement from the agencies to enforce it. To for the developers and the agencies usually do the lack of awareness. The next, and this has been quite widely noted, is something due to budget constraint. And we talk about budget constraint because it could be during implementation, post and post implementation of software. So sometimes of course implementation of software requires a bit of financial resources. Not always, but depending on the type of software application that you are trying to enforce. So some does require quite a bit of budgets, others maybe not so much. But of course, due to usual budget limitation, it could hinder the enforcement of software. I'm just going to show you a quick example of what could happen due to these budget constraints. This is, for example, a walkway. One example here is that there has been a lack of maintenance and management. So when we look at something that's very constrained, we also have to look at one of the four main principles, which is the maintenance and management aspect of it. And what we can see at times is that there can be the lack of proper planning of budgets for this, right? So we have the initial stage, the pre-implementation, they say, okay, this will cost this much. And then they enforce it, they apply it. But then they fail to also look at post implementation of what it can cost. If it measures down the line, how much is it really going to cost to sustain this or continually enforce this? And so this is an example of what could happen due to the lack of sector enforcement or the lack of proper budget planning, right? And this is one of the many examples. So we can see that because there is no proper walkway line, the shops are overgrown, has not changed the shop is overgrown. For example, a nice walkway which is original built cannot be used. What happens is not people are going to end up walking on the road. And when people walk on the road, what happens is it could potentially lead to accidents, smack that, and many other things. So this is an example of that. The next reason that could lead to a deal of sector enforcement is sometimes fragmented responsibility. Many of us are aware that sector is it's never a one it's like it's always a whole big group of stakeholders, different agencies which are involved, architects, the police, town planners, security, various people, criminal objects, and then involved in the private sector. And usually it requires quite a bit of coordination among the stakeholders, right? So sometimes what happens is when the responsibilities are planted, it could sometimes lead to the confusion and also clear from the programs of office application and the enforcement behind it. I'm going to show you another example of it. So, for example, here is that a nice walkway was now turned into a parking lot for some of these cars. Very irresponsible of these people because these are walkways which people use, cyclists, people, legitimate of this place, right? People who are walking up and down, pedestrians. And so, this is very irresponsible of these parties, in fact, they protect the walkway. But also now, whose responsibility is it? Is it the company's responsibility? Is it the municipal council? Is it the police? Is it the transport? Also, many organizations are part of this. So, I think This is not fully done. There can be a bit of confusion, and who is responsible for what. So what's very important is that at the start of it, during the planning stage, the responsibilities must be clearly delegated so that people are aware, or the agencies responsible are aware of what they are responsible and role they designated to. The next one is the fear of gentrification, right? Because sometimes certain efforts can lead to potential gentrification. Why is that? Because what happens is that when certain apply, and of course sometimes they apply in neighborhood, in their cross neighborhood. And what happens with that is that um, the public doesn't go public when something is newly applied into a development. What happens there is certain social economic users are not able to live in their neighborhood due to the property prices and what happens, there is a potential for gentrification to happen. And they're always going to say that low income residents are going to be pushed out. Right? So due to this, it could sometimes create a bit of resistance and fear of certain enforcement. So this could sometimes lead a bit to resistance of certain enforcement. Another fact that I want to talk to you about, another reason is the misconception about sector. Right? There is always this misconception about sector. And there is, we believe that it's only physical, like don't go to, you have to put lighting here, you have to put barriers here, but it's not always that. Which is not all sector applications or enforcements require big budgets. Some will, not all. So what happens from there is that there's a misconception because they forget that. So people forget that sometimes certain issues are rules and strategies. Right? You can do social organization and social organizations. If you look at, for example, certain certain which goes into a lot talking about sustainability and so on. Even the previous generation talks about community building. So there's always a misconception that structure is always been about the physical structures, and that could sometimes lead to a lack of enforcement. And probably my last point for this would be the lack of expertise. Right? Uh, we were just having not very long ago looking at the International Association corporate set up arts of technologies, whereby technologies get the point of view on how the applications of such can be done, or the strategies can be applied. And one of the things which was interesting was the question that we always need technologies on the platforms. But this is of course not necessary, but it would be if you could have. When we talk about lack of expertise, is that for subject to be successful, it's not a one man thing. You have different people with different expertise, and it's so important to utilize all of the expertise. Right? Only then can we come up with a very wholesome strategy. Right? So it's so important for us to get all these people on the platform. Of course, we're not always going to be able to get all the right people on the platform, but more often than not, we sometimes choose not to involve everybody because we think we're the best and we can do better than everything else. Right? And we sometimes discard the ideas of other people. So it's so important for us to involve all these other people who experts in their fields to then come together and design a wholesome strategy for success. So also there are times when we just might not have access to these people. So that's why sometimes there's a lack of enforcement because due to the lack of expertise. Right? So I would like to give my point of view and this is how of course there's many other reasons of why they can be a lack of enforcement of certain. These are just 6 reasons that I just like to present for today. And please comment in the section below on what are some of the other reasons that you think is due to lack of enforcement or could lead to lack of enforcement of certain. So put your comments down there and we'll look to read them. So just to summarize this today, some of the things that I covered is that some of the reasons due to lack of enforcement of certain is lack of awareness, budget constraints, mental responsibility, gentrification, misconceptions of success, and also the lack of expertise for success. So yes, so please do again, like I said, leave your comments down there on some of the reasons that you think that you that could lead to a lack of enforcement. Not related to you guys Okay, this is my email address, and also please do connect with me on LinkedIn. We would love to have a chat with you and maybe discuss other things as well with regards to certain or crime related aspects. But again, I just like to thank everyone and also like to thank the organizing committee of the 2023 SAFECITIES conference. And I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video and participating in it. Right? Looking forward to hearing from everybody. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.